Welcome back. Thanks for coming to kick it with me. I think we're going to top all the videos we've done this week because tonight we got some crazy ones. We got Big Back Mosquito, a Dasher with a defect, and other creepy videos from all around the world. So kick back, grab your snacks, and let's go.
Big guy in the eyes of many, but to me, he's a peon to the elite slave masters who have been controlling him over 30 years. Like in 1991, one of his events was headlined by Heavy D at the time, right? I don't know why many people don't talk about this, but 9 people were killed and another 29 were injured. That was a ritual to show his allegiance to those elites, and that's how he got in the position that he in. It's crazy because in 2021, a similar incident happened at a Travis Scott event. And at this event, the doorway was like, it was designed in like the image of a demonic mouth that people were walking in. I think his ritual was to top Diddy's because 10 people were killed at his event and many others injured. You know, a lot of these is no more conspiracy theory. Like even when I first started learning about these things, I thought it seemed like it just sounded crazy. But now after giving my number out and talking to family members of these celebrities and these elite people, it's like, wow, so they really do this?
There's been a couple of studies that have come out on this, is tea bags. Because you're adding hot water to tea, and the tea bags themselves are made of either polypropylene, they're made of nylon, or they're made of, interestingly, cellulose, which you would think wouldn't have microplastics, but I think they must be mixed. There must be a mixture of stuff in there. And there's this new study came out, you know, really just a couple of months ago, showing that you can get anywhere between millions to billions of microplastic particles per milliliter. Per milliliter.
How much is that compared with the normal sort of, that's a large dose?
It's a lot.
Now we have to assume that this is probably Bring Your Child to Work Day. At least we will hope so.
I don't marry 2 men or 2 women.
If she's a man, then how did it give birth to our son?
Hello, mother.
Have here is June the 14th of 2025, and I guess earlier today around about 1 p.m. It was like this huge lightning that had happened, and over 50 birds fell out the sky. They all in people's yards. Everywhere, bro. They on top of the houses, as you can see in the videos. In this lady yard, bro. And everywhere. We just trying to figure out like what could have really caused pelicans, which usually be around water, to fall out the sky in a neighborhood that's nowhere near water. So if anyone have any ideas of where to make these birds fall out, please come in, because I did Google and I did see that this happened all the time due to lightning. And I just need someone to explain this to me. And no, this is not my house. It's not my neighborhood. It was on someone live that lived locally in Mobile, Alabama. So comment below and explain to me, please.
Every word that comes out of your mouth has 100 to 1,000 times more power than a thought. Because when you speak, the word vibrates into the universe. See, when you think, you're sending out a vibration only through your mind. But when you speak, you have to have the thought as well. So when you speak, not only are you having a thought come from your mind, but the vibration is coming out of your mouth into the physical universe. It's vibrating molecules. It has creative force. You speak things without thinking. So think about what you say. I'm so dumb. Boom. You just spoke that into existence. Things don't work out for me. You just spoke that into existence. I miss all the opportunities. You just spoke that into existence. Think about what you say. You don't even listen to your words. Let me tell you what rich people do. They speak into existence what they want. When you speak things, it is dramatically different than if you just think it.
Now that's what you call a big back mosquito. I don't think the Osprey gonna work on him. You might have to grab the pepper spray instead. I do wonder what kind of food mosquitoes see us as right before they take a bite.
Collard greens, green beans, cheese and potato, neck bone, grits, rice, casserole, butter beans, black eyed peas, chicken nuggets, and deer meat, chili fries, apple pies, and chicken thighs, sweet peas, dressing, ham hocks, and turkey necks, fried gizzards, hog head, cheese, liverwurst, and bologna, Krabby Patties, Roman noodles, hot links, and Kool-Aid, sugar bread, pickles, hot sauce, and Lay's.
Anybody know why Ariana Grande is wearing a red shoe on her back as an outfit? What's up with that? Anybody? Or how about why is Lindsay Lohan doing this little pose right here with her little butterfly and only one eye showing? Kind of strange, isn't it? A lot of people say this isn't even Miley Cyrus anymore. If you take a good look at her, I want you to look at her bone structure on her face. Really, really, really look at it. See what I mean? Speaking of Ariana Grande, this actress right here, I believe, was the one in the thing with her, and now she's way, way different. Circling back around to Lindsay Lohan, though, she looks so much different. So much, and I know y'all are going to say, money. Dude, come on, man. So back to the whole red shoe situation Ariana had on her back, you know what I'm saying? What is it with these red shoes? And why do everywhere we look, and why does everywhere we look seem to always have these red shoes? Look, and it's always like the rich people I've noticed, you know what I'm saying? I know. What's up, Tom Hanks? How you doing? Just going to leave this last one right here. This is Tony Podesta. Check out their little red shoes. Why are they all wearing red shoes?
You want to go first, Brett?
Yeah, sure. Fuck, sign me up.
我把虫子给你，把钱放下来，把钱放在地下来，放地下。他怎么用脚踩？他不肯呢。解决了，你把钱放地下来，我给你吃的，把钱放地下来，放地下。
That are selling garbage juice soup, collecting goop oil from a trash bin, and then going inside of their restaurant. This got to be the most diabolical shit I done seen all week. This is literally the definition of you cannot eat everybody food. Because you got some people out here taking recipes from Oscar from Sesame Street. Like they secret recipe to make it taste deliciousness. It's a rat swimming pool. Talk about a fast food restaurant. Eating this shit gonna turn you to Benjamin Button. Because every bite that's consumed is a year gone from your life. Makes sense if you eating garbage secretion. Like we are literally watching the behind the scenes film of a new virus be created. So don't be surprised when we seeing these ultra super bacteria infections spreading. Yep, it's all making sense now.
You can't even trust Safe Serve certification no more. Every time you go out to eat, you're taking a chance on drinking trash junk juice. To this day, I have no idea what crab rangoon is made of.
This is a great one if you want to see MK Ultra technology in action. It's one step beyond the sacred mushroom. where
One step beyond the sacred mushroom.
One step beyond is the show name, and it's the sacred mushroom. It's on YouTube, and it's Puharish is there flashing lights in people's eyes, hypnotizing them to make them psychic. There's a portion, there it is.
Science is not yet given.
Right there. Keep going.
You know, kind of hard to...
That's the early photic and magnetic stimulator that MK Ultra was using. Puharish developed to put people in their states. Yeah, it's an American version of the Lita machine from Russia.
Lower your head a little bit. A little more. Now.
Sounds awful. It does. Sounds diabolical.
Here. Now I see it. I see so many things I can't tell you. Can't you slow it? Slow it? Now I see but I see so many colors that are... Go... Are they pretty? In geometric signs, now there's like great things. They're magnificent, is what they are. They're magnificent. I have never been so aware of color.
What is this thing actually doing?
After this, he goes off and does psychic testing on him and finds that he became much more accurate choosing cards. So it's opening up psychic ability. That was the intent, at least. But it's putting him in a hypnotic state. And this is his testing.
Hey, do y'all see this? It's a saucer. Y'all see that? I am not crazy. There's a saucer. It's the weather machine. What? And for real?
There's this structure that exists off the coast of California at the bottom of the ocean that looks odd, very odd. It looks very constructed. It looks man-made or intelligent in its construction. And I was just looking at something on Google Earth the other day where people are having a hard time finding it now. And they're thinking that it's perhaps obscured.
Obscured, yeah.
See if you can find that, because I
saw that. I know what you're talking about.
You saw it as well?
I saw it as well, and it was certainly interesting.
It looked very weird. You know, it looked like...
Evil was being made to us. I just want to know if I would try some water for the first time. You guys are so cool. You're so real. Can I touch you? Oh, please. Thank you.
Are you real? Wait. Are you real?
Am I real? I don't know. Oh, no!
I imagine this is what DoorDash drivers of the future will look like, but something tells me this ain't the face of somebody who's being completely honest.
I like you more than anything I've ever seen, or heard, or touched. Everything normal is bigger and brighter when I'm with you. You make everything more.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Incidentally, the word system comes from a Latin word. The Latins in Rome, the ancient Romans called their sewer the system. And this is where we get our word today, the system. Yeah, and consequently, that's where we are, is in a sewer. Now, if we understand that government is corrupt, and God knows now even the most ignorant among this nation are finally waking up to the fact that the whole thing is corrupt. Banks are corrupt. Our law enforcement are corrupt. No institutions in this country are above taking money under the table and looking the other way, and it's become a way of life, and soon it will be for America a way of death. Once you understand that the entire system we're living under is corrupt and filled with lies and deception, and now the best thing you could do if you're a politician is just kind of keep things going. Just kind of keep paying people off and hoping everything will come out all right tomorrow. And little by little by little, what goes around comes around, and we are facing a terrible time of judgment, I believe, by the divine forces in the universe, which men have called God.
Show, there's a specific moment where Truman has that epiphany. So in that movie, Truman's walking down the road, and all of a sudden a light fixture falls out of the sky and crashes right in front of him. And he's like, it had really nothing to do with the light. The light was a symbol. It wasn't really supposed to be a light. It was supposed to be a light in his head. It's like that moment of aha, or something that makes him realize it's not real, right? So Truman picks up the light, and of course, you're not going to ever see this unless you pause it at the exact moment. It's called an Easter egg, and it's an Easter egg they put in for very specific people to see. And on this light, which is the light where Truman has that awakening moment, it says Sirius Canis Major. For that to be random, to me, is impossible. It's just strange because here I am, the thing that was a spark for me was the Dogon with Sirius Canis Major. There's no other culture on Earth that talks about Sirius, besides Egypt, but that talks about the orbital tracks or anything. And at the same time, I want to point out that the Queen's Chamber of the...
Well, whoever comes up with the technology to eradicate rats for good in New York is going to be filthy rich. In the meantime, I guess we just have to rely on natural selection to get the job done.
More proof your favorite sport is rigged.
No way.
Tiny magnets placed on the ball, ensuring a strong attraction to the metal rim. Watch.
Come on now.
Come on, magnets on the ball.
You can shoot that 1,000 times.
What? It literally hit the backboard and still didn't fall off?
Rain delay.
This look says it all. A one-and-only shot, right? What? Maybe it's not a joke. Okay, basketball, but what about football? His glove is stuck to the ball. That's just glue, right? He can't get it off.
And with the smallest, strongest magnets in the world on your side, it usually only takes one hand.
I mean, I guess it would make sense, right? There's a lot of money in sports, especially with these betting sites nowadays. Sure is a crazy conspiracy theory.
Second and 6. Mahomes back again, climbing through the pocket and taking off as Mahomes gets inside the 10 and the 5.
Really disappointing by the secondary of Miami. This is not 𝐬𝐨𝐫𝐞𝐭. They should come up and they should tackle Patrick Mahomes. Too many guys laying him. So what it was.
The cameraman quickly notices and covers it.
I'm out here walking the trail. I think I hear or see one of them cart things or train things. Nobody is running them. I don't even know where the track goes or what's up here. It's some kind of haunted, spooky Halloween thing or something. Oh, that's a skeleton. Nope.
You want to know how deep I've gone down rabbit holes? I'm convinced that both of the world wars were really just to erase the old world, and that there was an entire narrative scripted around who the bad guys were, who the allies are, and it was really meant to just destroy all of these beautiful cities. They took out all of the bells. If you guys haven't looked into why there would be bells in public spaces and the healing properties and the harmonious properties that these churches and all of the architecture was built in, okay, it's sacred geometry, and it's not unrealistic that they started 2 world wars and put, at the time, our best men in every single country lined up across each other because they wanted to take out the most brave and quote-unquote prestigious men.
Well, New York is the fashion capital of America, so I wouldn't be surprised if this costs a pretty penny. At least you ain't got to worry about packing extra drawers before you go to work, because looks like you got that covered.
I brought that with me. Case they get too iffy. Baby, don't stress, don't sweat it. Put it all on my daddy. Know how I'm coming. And they know what we had. Run around through that left side, low end. All of mine need more wins. If you got beef, don't come out. Cause my young hitter might go in. Uptown GN. Working on.
I was working in a building when this was captured.
Yeah, that's a trendy.
gonna be like no cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be.
Y'all see it? I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in the hallway and
There's a vending machine that doesn't listen to him. After hesitating for a moment, he decides on black coffee. As the eerie song ends, finally, the drink comes out. But instead of coffee, a completely different drink came out. This time, he decides to leave it to fate without choosing. After a brief moment, as the song ends, the drink comes out. In the end, he never even got to see the coffee he...
We all know how hard it is to find good views on the 4th, so hopefully she'll be happy and let you out of the doghouse, or wherever trolls get banished to.
Intense, using up my 6th sense. Thought you had us figured, I can't use me at your expense. They be on that pretense, we be on some defense. Left you in the past tense, you could keep your 2 cents.
Behind 60 feet of curvature or more, and I could see them. So I immediately defaulted to, well, the Earth is just bigger. The curvature formula is wrong. And then when I went and verified these things, we can see too far. And then everything else started falling into place. Like water needs to be contained. What the science of water is, water at rest lies flat. And it needs to be contained. A pond, it has a shoreline that's higher than the water, right? Lower some of that shoreline and the water will flow away because it needs to be contained. So the world is like a big pond. All of the oceans of the world, think of it as a pond. All of the continents, think of them as just islands. And what's containing our pond? Well, the highest land on Earth, by more than double the next average height of any continent, is Antarctica. Antarctica is more than double the height of any other continent on average. So Antarctica is the shoreline around our world.
Well, how do you explain when they go up in space and look down and the Earth is a globe?
Yeah. So NASA admits they don't have any photos of Earth. They say they're all put together in composite. The one picture that showed up was called, that everyone's iPhone, when the iPhones came out, was called the Blue Marble. And Robert Simon, who's a NASA visual artist, explained in an interview that he made it all from data. And he used Command Z a lot. And he stamped clouds in there using the same clouds multiple times. And he literally made it in Photoshop. And he admits it. NASA admits they don't have any real photos of Earth other than one that was taken from the moon in 1972 or whatever year it was. And that's called the Blue Marble. I forget what they call that one. But we took that picture that NASA took right off their website. We put it into Photoshop and we cranked up the levels, and the Earth had a box around it. Like it was cut and pasted right in there. From NASA's website. Yeah.
Well, why would they want us to believe that it's round?
There we go. We're already there. That's a very good question. That's where we all default to. And we'll get into that more. But the reason they want you to believe you live on a ball is because they're hiding who we truly are. They're hiding more resources. Think about this. Every war, what is that about? Land, resources, power. Right? Right? What if there's more land? What if they tell us there's 8 or 9 continents or whatever the number is now?
Guys, I really can't make this right now. Everybody inside this bus is getting scanned up, guys. Everybody inside the bus is getting scanned up. And they have no idea what's going on. None. Look, they start scanning you up once you turn off. Once they close the door, they start scanning you up, guys. Once you close the door and you start going, they start scanning you up. They have no idea, guys. Everybody inside that bus is getting scanned up.
In case you didn't hear him, the people on the bus getting scanned. I don't know what kind of scanning they doing, but my auntie Rosa Parks said she ain't having it, so I ain't either.
Yo, back in the bus, lady.
Oh, what the f is she doing? What do you need?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we were supposed to sit here, especially since you were behind me, so now you want to go ahead? I'm just going to block you, and now you're not going to go anywhere today till I get served. How's that?
Nobody's answering, so how is this my fault?
It says till 2 o'clock. Maybe if you'd rolled your goddamn window down, you'd hear it. You
Okay, so...
here who don't hear that message because you're busy playing on your phone.
Okay, so what do you have to do here? What do you have to do here if it's open at 2? Why are you here?
Because I'm here to pick something up, too.
Okay, so if it don't open till 2.
For an elderly family member.
Okay, so if it don't open at 2, then how the hell are you gonna pick up your medicine?
Easy.
Answer me that.
Easy. I'm right in front of that thing. How are you gonna get it?
Okay, can you get the my car? Thank you, sir.
Actually, it's ma'am, but...
Yeah, thank you, sir. Like I said.
Sir? Oh, really? Sir?
Thank you.
Sir? You want to keep saying sir? You want to keep saying sir? Piece of... Keep saying sir? Are you a Trump voter?
What are you gonna do?
Are you a Trump voter?
No, I'm not. But
really?
what the are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You sound like a maggot.
Touching my like you own it. Own it?
It is.
Own it? Okay, but why are you touching my stuff?
I'm not touching.
Why are you touching my stuff?
I'm not touching anything.
Clearly, you was just. I have you on camera. I have you. Bro, I'm not even playing. I'm not playing. Get the in the car. I am not playing with you.
Oh, you're not playing? What are you gonna do?
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro. Get the in your car. I'm not playing with you.
The European colonists took over and started calling themselves Americans and started changing the history, saying that they brought us here. We were always here. We were always here. You got pyramid kuntas in Central South America that are older than the pyramids in Giza in Misraim that the people call Egypt. Older. You've got civilization principles that are here in Lower Egypt that you call Kentucky and Tennessee area that is older than they are in what you call Egypt. But those things are held secret because they don't want these people to know that they're the heirs apparent to this land. So they branded them Negro, black, and colored to cut off the linear history. So when the people think they're Negro, black, and colored, they can't tie to the illustrious history of the founders of civilization. As a matter of fact, they keep trying to leave and everybody else trying to come here because they don't even know that this is the hub, the North Gate.
Make sure when you guys land safely, you give him a good review on Yelp, because he clocked out 5 minutes ago. He's just doing you guys a favor.
is it coming this way? Wait, oh my god. Why is it doing
I think a large percentage of the population are NPCs.
Non-player characters, unfortunately, the default settings of this reality. We come in at a lower level of consciousness. Does everybody stay there? No. If a person is talking and thinking and acting from that state of consciousness, then you could dress up the name, but at the end of the day, it would be fair to call them NPC level of consciousness. From that perspective, there's a lot.
Because public school kind of forces you to think that way, right?
See, with public school, that's even harder because logic is supposed to be our firewall. If you're not teaching logic, then now you're just left to the susceptibility of brainwashing. Within every generation, now there's an even more slippery slope going in the direction of not having any type of ability for that critical thinking.
By balancing the left and right hemisphere of the brains and then having the mind and heart coherence, where you get into a certain frequency that then allows you to have more influence over the holograms of reality, which pulls to you different synchronicities, opportunities, and things that are in alignment with that energy.
They just malfunction.
30? No, 32. 32 for 2? Yeah. And this one's 9?
No, 750.
750?
Yeah.
That's a good price.
Yes.
All right. I'll take one. I take 2. 15. 2 for 15, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. They're real eggs?
Huh?
They're real eggs?
Yes.
There's stuff inside?
No, that's the farm. That's the Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good price.
Yeah, good price. You want a good egg.
Amazing. What are these chiquito eggs?
Different.
Kangaroo?
No.
Pigeons? Pigeons?
No, the chicken, no, the bird.
Bird, okay. Different.
Boy, taxidermy has come a long way over the years. It looks like it got some horsepower, but I don't think it's going to be much help in the battle.
It's not over yet. With the score tied, we go to our final event.
Too bad that didn't kill me.
Alright guys, those were some creepy TikToks from the dark corners of the internet. If you'd like to go and hit that like button for me, comment on your favorite clips and join the Space Crew, because we rocking.